I trained Sagie for the nurse I used to be. I'm finally training her for the patient I actually am. And if you've ever poured yourself out for other people until there was nothing left, you might understand why it took me as long as it did.
On the road to healing 1 mile at a time.
Did your mom kiss? Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. Yes. If you're new here, I'm Nurse TLC. I've been a registered nurse for over 20 years, and now I'm also a patient living with EDS, POTS, dystonia, and chronic pain. In 2019, I became disabled from direct patient care due to all of these health issues. I live a lot of my life in this van with my dog Sagie right there. And on this channel, I share what it looks like to manage chronic illness in real life. Not just the textbooks, but from the driver's seat of a van and a body that doesn't always cooperate. Today, I want to talk about Sagie right there. About what she's been doing without anyone teaching her. And why, after a year of therapy dog training, we've begun her formal service dog training. This is hard to admit, but training Sagie as a therapy dog was really my nurse's heart making the call. For over 20 years, I showed up for other people. So of course, I trained my dog to do the same. I realized I was trying to still hold on to who I was because it was so painful to give that up. No one really thinks or talks about how you can grieve your old life, your life before chronic illness. But living with EDS, POTS, and chronic pain changes the equation. What Sagie has been feeling, what she was built for, wasn't visiting a hospital room. It was sensing when I'm dysregulating before I do. Here's something a lot of people don't realize, and I didn't fully sit with it myself until recently. A therapy dog is trained to comfort many people. They visit hospitals, schools, care facilities. They bring calm and comfort to strangers in hard moments. They work for others. I spent the last year training Sagie to help other people. She has spent the last 3 years helping me. She was a service dog in therapy dog clothing. Literally, sometimes that's how it looked. It took me time to realize retiring her therapy certification is not a loss, but it's getting it right. And here's the thing nobody taught her to do, what I'm about to show you. That's the part that still gets me. Sagie started doing deep pressure therapy on her own. I didn't train that. She felt what I needed and she found her way there, her body weight, her warmth, right where it helps most. Here I am doing a training exercise with her. Notice how she's watching me very closely. She's looking all over, and now I'm simulating having kind of like a dizzy episode, and her job is to get on my legs with the word cover, like she's doing, to put pressure on my legs to get blood flowing back up to my brain. And yes, I do give her a treat now and then because she's still training. And when I say watch, she's to look at my face and assess everything and see how I'm doing, just like she did there. That's a dog who has been paying attention. She assesses me. She'll come close and sniff my breath, check my eyes. She's reading clues I don't even know I'm giving off yet. As a nurse, I know how much information the body broadcasts before you consciously feel it. Sagie figured that out without a textbook. When a POTS episode hits and I have to sit down, and sometimes that means the ground wherever I am, she doesn't panic. She lays across my legs. If you know anything about POTS, we're trying to get blood back up from the lower body to the brain. She is doing that. She doesn't know the physiology. She just knows what I need. And if I have to lay down because my body is done for the moment, she lays across me. Not beside me, across me. Grounded pressure, like she's saying, I've got you, stay right here. If any of this is new to you, POTS, dysautonomia, why a dog laying on somebody's legs is actually clinical, I have a whole playlist on managing chronic illness in daily life. I'll link it in the description below the video. Where we're headed next is scent training, teaching her to detect the physiological changes that come before a POTS episode or a dysautonomia flare. Right now we're outside, so she's on leash and we're doing a training. When she stands up and does her paw like that, that is how she's going to alert me after her scent training if she feels like something is coming on and I need to get to the ground. But we're not quite there yet. Right now we're training. So she can warn me before it's too late and I need to sit, especially out in public where sitting on the ground could be frowned upon. Like in a grocery store or a crowded area. We're not quite there yet, but the fact that she's already doing so much of this naturally, she's been telling me for a long time what she was supposed to be. Formally transitioning her to service dog in training status also means she'll have public access rights as we work through her certification. We have already been training in public, in different scenarios. Her training is going very well. It means I'm finally building a support system that matches the life I'm actually living, not the one I used to live. So why am I retiring her therapy dog certification, you may ask? Because the version of me who needed her to be a therapy dog was still trying to be the nurse who saves everyone else first. That version held on for a long time, longer than was probably good for either of us. Here's what I know now. Letting Sagie be what she was always meant to be isn't giving up on who I was or who I am. It's honoring who I actually am now. She is my medical partner, not my volunteer project. I'll document all of it here. The training, the setbacks, the moments where she knows something is coming before I do. If you're living with POTS, dysautonomia, EDS, fibromyalgia, or any condition where your body surprises you, I want you to know getting support isn't a step down, it's a step toward living more fully. I trained Sagie for the nurse I used to be. I'm finally training her for the patient I actually am. And that patient, she deserves a good dog to help her too. Drop some paw prints in the comments if this resonates. Whether you have a service animal, you're in the process, or you've just been thinking about it, this community shows up for each other. Sagie and I appreciate you being here and supporting us, even if we don't always get it right at first. Your support means everything, and we will see you in the next one. Bye! And hopefully she'll wake up from her nappy nap and you'll get to see her more. He's scared, Mom. All right, come on. Up, all done. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Nice checking. Okay. Nice checking. Okay. More Healing on Wheels with Sagie coming up now.
DOG is my BFF. DOG is my BFF. Clap your hands if you love your dog. Stomp your feet if you love your dog. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, say yahoo if you love your dog.